sometimes you need to see and have a visual to how your faith is being built and what is it looking like. You need a tracking method. You need to have some way to say, yeah, I've seen spirit do this. I know that spirit is real. I can now, level up in the world of the unseen or the parallel universe. And I know that I belong, and I know that I have power, and I know that there is this energy that is aware of me. There's this consciousness in a elevated space in the ether that is aware of me, and I matter because I am matter. I used to say that so much. I used to make that a mantra when I used to do life skills training for young adults. Like, I will always incorporate that line. I would say, repeat after me, I because I am matter, I matter. They would be like, oh my God, what does that even mean? Then we would just, say it constantly. They would be like, oh, okay, okay, okay. So because I am, I already am. And that's enough. That's enough fortitude. That's enough qualification because I'm breathing, because I am the elements that I am. That's enough for me to be used as a force. That's enough for me to be an anchor in who I am, where I'm going, and all the things. So I'm saying that to you to say, because you are matter, you matter. It's that simple. Okay? But sometimes we do need to see the journey, and we need to have a tracking method. And so for me, journaling is always going to be the top tier method when it comes to building and reinforcing my faith, um, activating my soul, because sometimes I need a reference point when I'm going through some really tough things. I need to be reminded of how I got through something and the fact that I actually got through something prior to this moment right now. And so, even though this moment looks like it is going to kill me or destroy me, I was defined by the last hurdle, by the last obstacle, by the last mountain that tried to step up in my face. And I may not have taken it down like I wanted to, all gangster like, but I'm over it. I'm on the other side. And so that's where journaling matters the most. And I just want to say that if you need to start the practice of self elevation and soul expansion, that I actually have a journal, Divine Downloads, messages, mantras, and manifestations, because I am very, very, very committed to you creating contracts with the divine, with spirit, to where you say, hold on, I'm holding you to this. I'm not going to allow life to be unfair to me anymore. I'm not going to allow life to take from me without there being an exchange, an agreement, a give and a take, a process by where my faith is built and I can trust what's going on. So the whole point, though, whether you want the journal or not, get the journal, is to let you know that you are not alone in this massive awakening that's happening, this spiritual awakening that is causing people to really want to tap into themselves and don't necessarily know where to start. So while there are more in-depth methods and ways that are less practical or less easily accessible in application, such as initiation or such as being an understudy or a spiritual mentee. These are higher and heavier callings. I wanted you to know that you're not alone in wanting to have some sort of confrontation, right? A face to face understanding, a collaboration with why it is you're being awakened in the middle of the night, whether it be dreams, nightmares, recollections of experiences you may not have actually had in this lifetime. You're not alone in feeling some jittery energy in your body in the middle of the day. And when these planetary shifts occur and you start to feel a heightened sense of anxiety, you're not alone. Spirit is calling and awakening our souls to a higher vibration. We are being raised in consciousness, and life as we have known it and experienced it can no longer suffice just blatant curiosities. And so I just wanted to provide you with just easy methods and templates for you to be able to say, I think I do want to know what this spiritual thing is. I do want to tap into spirituality this way. Of course, there's coaching, there are readings, intuitive readings. I do both. And if you need assistance, if I cannot help you, then I can align you and redirect you to someone that can. But ultimately, the conversation between you and your spirit lies within your soul. So get to know the messages that are calling out to you. Until the next time, I love you, I appreciate you, I value you, and get to know God for yourself.